my captain?
Sit down, Mr. Anderson. You hear me? Sit down.
Oh, welcome back. That was then 18-year-old Ethan Hawke in his breakout role in 1989's The Dead Poets Society.
Yes, well, since then, the four-time Oscar nominee has added director, producer, author, documentarian to his resume. But Mr. Hawke says his newest role in this biopic film, Blue Moon, it's the hardest thing he's ever done.
Ethan stars as Broadway lyricist Lorenz Hart, grappling with being left behind by his writing partner, Richard Rodgers, and maybe you've heard of him, who is now teamed up with Oscar Hammerstein instead.
I'm on the wagon, Dick. I'm serious. I've been drinking ginger ale all night. Well, except for this second, because this second we have to celebrate. This is the greatest musical in the history of American theater.
No, I'm not drinking with you, Larry.
Okay, all right. Ouija, shoot this, huh?
What? Oh, no.
No.
Larry, I gotta...
Rodgers and Hart, together again.
Ethan, good morning. That was you, right?
That was me, yeah.
I won't say you're unrecognizable, but it's a transformation.
Yeah.
Tell us about this transformation and this role.
Well, I really wanted to look my best, and I knew the comb-over is a really selling look.
Yeah, and the bald spot,
The
too.
bald spot. The women really go nuts for the bald spot. You really show it. And dyeing your hair in a really gross way. No, Larry Hart is a sad and tragic, brilliant, funny man, and it's one of the best. You know, you said it's the hardest I've ever worked. I hate, like, that sounds like I'm whining. It was so fun. The character was so interesting and really sad. The situation, Rodgers and Hart were the biggest songwriting team in their day. They're breaking up, and Rodgers is about to go work with Hammerstein and become twice as successful as they ever were. The jazz age is ending. A new era of Broadway is being born. It all happens on one night.
And the whole thing, I mean, the whole thing takes place in one restaurant.
Sardi's, baby.
The opening night of Oklahoma. And it's fascinating because you watch this sort of, you watch him devolve throughout the film. Like at the beginning, he's wrestling with alcohol, and by the end, you realize he's
given up.
Yeah, he's just a full-blown drunk. But it's also, it seems like it was an interesting commentary on America at that time as well.
I think so. We're right in the middle of World War II, and Oklahoma, in a strange way, it's when we start seeing ourselves in the third person as a country and start narrativizing ourselves. It's nostalgic for a world that never existed, right? That's not the story of Oklahoma, right? You know. But it's a story, and it's one that people really love. And Larry Hart is fighting for that. He's fighting a kind of more cynical, truthful, perhaps, view of.
Well, you really, I mean, Richard Linklater, who's your often partner.
Yeah, we've made 9 films together.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You said it better than I. You guys have been working on this script and workshopping it for years and years, but he said he was just waiting for you to be old enough.
Yeah,
you had to be able to pull off that comb over.
Yeah, exactly. He gave me the script right when we were finishing Boyhood, and I wanted to make it right away. It's 10 years ago. And we just worked on it, kind of like you said, coats of paint. We'd work on the script, read it, think about it, wait a year. And really, he was hoping I was going to actually lose my hair, but I didn't, and so I had to shave it instead.
By the way, you mentioned your hair. You've had some interesting hair choices over the years for various roles.
Where are you going with this?
Well, we wanted to show you and show our audience some of the Ethan Hawke hair choices.
Yeah.
I mean, that's well done, sir. By the way, bottom left looks a little like Ben Stiller to me.
A little bit. Well, I was doing a Brecht play, Clive. I was doing it.
If Ben Stiller and Billy Idol had a baby, that would be Clive.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Ben and I, I was in Ben Stiller's first film, Reality Bites. So maybe I was, aping his look without even knowing it.
Wow. I was just reading about this morning. I don't know if you've told this story a lot, but I thought it was a great story about when you auditioned for Robert Redford.
Yeah.
Can you tell that story?
Oh, I just got so starstruck. I humiliated myself. I'd stayed up all night memorizing this speech, and I came in, and he was there, and he had his pistols framed on the wall from Butch and Sundance. He had his skis from Downhill Racer and, all this stuff. And he said, well, you ready to read? And I said, could I just take a minute? And he said, sure, come back tomorrow. Oh. And I'd stayed up all night, right? So now I had to work on the monologue all again, come back the next day, and I still didn't get the part. Oh. But he was very nice to me.
But you know what? You got the story.
I got the story.
I think he told you.
And he did tell me.
What did he tell you?
He said, you're going to have a big career.
Yeah.
And I left feeling like a
Feeling pretty
peacock,
good.
you know.
Yeah.
Well, he knew talent.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Ethan. It's
My
great to
pleasure.
have you here. You're going to come back in the third hour.
Sure.
The movie Blue Moon, a fascinating story and really cool how it's all
Yes.
one night, one moment in time, but it says so much. It goes nationwide on Friday.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.